You can start now.
Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to the final presentation of Pulse One Avatar Pro team. I am Nivedita, user interface developer intern. My intern manager is Tariq Kabir and my intern mentor is Anna. And this is my week 6 at Pulse Secure.
Hello everyone, my name is Asinas. I'm a user experience designer. I work with John Bailey and Patty, and John Bailey is my manager. This is my week 7. For Pulse One, our story, for Pulse One welcome page, we work together. I improve the user experience and I create the user interface. And then we developer my design. And Pulse One welcome page is the one place we help our new user admin to get started in the right place. And also get the most value out of the product very quickly. This is very important, even it's like tiny things, but tiny, because this is our new user look at the first page. So, okay, as a designer, we know there is not one way to do things. When I'm designing, I always ask myself, what is most important in my design? And then, what is the purpose of design? And then, who is my target audience? And how can I add value in my design? And how can I make life easier for my user? So, Steve Jobs prepared this answer for me. Design is not just what it looks like and feel like. Design is how it works. Okay, here is my old project. I'm working on a welcome page visit, which we finished already, and public research, and I'm working on dashboard for Pulse One. Let's talk about one of my designed welcome page. This is a current design on the side. During design, we try to use different ideas, and this is final design. Let's take a look at final design. You will see the 4 page over here. Actually, it's a 5. And my goal for this design is create an intuitive and simple design for our user how to connect Pulse One. And I had a lot of iterations. You will see the dynamic bars in here. Every time when you click the arrow, it's gonna interactive with the by highlighting color. I have to figure out how can I group different information together for our user easy digestion. I also have to figure out how can I create a very clear visual hierarchy over here. The first page we talk about welcome page, what Pulse One does. And the second we talk about manager appliance. Third is enable BYOD. What is BYOD? BYOD is bring our own device and the solution for iOS and Android. And also we created a button here. When you click in here, you're gonna show thank you for agreeing to give a workspace a try. Click on the workspace tab to get started. This is very consideration because we created button for someone who don't have a workspace. And I implement this bubble over here, which is very powerful. This is gonna provide very tangible guidance for our new user to connect Pulse One. Here is another project I did. It's tablet research. My goal for this research is create the figure out how to optimize a user interface from the mobile to tablet, and such as like different operating system, competitor analysis, and then I provide a strategy for our team, and then I help them to make a better design decision. Yeah, now I want to pass this to Navi. She's gonna talk about the implementation of design.
Thank you, Asina.
Thanks.
So now we have the best welcome wizard design after talking to the users. Now we need someone to implement it. That is where I come in. As a user interface developer, I take the design, implement it, and integrate it with the backend so the user gets the best experience while making use of the core functionality of a website. So my task in Pulse Secure is to build the welcome wizard page for Pulse One, for which the external customers are the IT administrators who will be using Pulse One to manage and monitor several appliances available from Pulse Secure, such as the Connect Secure, Policy Secure, and Workspaces. While I was waiting for the final design of Welcome Wizard, I was working on fixing some issues for the Pulse One's next release, which helped me understand how the project is implemented, the version control workflow, and the code review process followed in our team. So now I shall show you the demo video of my progress that I made in implementing the Welcome Wizard. So now, when the user actually logs into Pulse One, the Welcome Wizard page is displayed. It has 4 steps, and the steps headings are included in the horizontal navigation bar at the top. The circle above the heading actually shows how many steps the user has actually completed. And now the current slide in which he is highlighted by a blue heading. So the left arrow has been grayed out to show that the user can only move forward. So now when the user clicks on the arrow, you'll see that the icon changes green and the current heading is turning to blue. And then when the user goes to the final slide, you'll see that there's the steps of how to add a new appliance to Pulse One and register it. And then when the user clicks on Start Now button, the page is redirected to the appliance page of Pulse One, where he can add the new appliance. The reason why we redirect to the appliance page instead of the default landing page, which is the dashboard, is because the new user will not have any information in the dashboard initially. To ensure that the welcome wizard is displayed only for the new user, we are working on an API which will let us know whether the user is a first-time user and display the welcome wizard accordingly. So, while implementing the welcome wizard, one of our concerns were like to use images for the navigation bar, but then we decided against it because with the increased number of images, the responsiveness of the website goes down. So what we did was we coded the navigation bar and made it customizable so that we could use it somewhere else. It's made reusable. And then though there were many plugins available to put together and get the function as a welcome wizard, it did not satisfy all our design requirements. So what I did was I customized the plugins and made it reconfigurable so that we could achieve all the design needs. So now we look at intern learnings at Pulse Secure.
Intern learning, first I learned how to work with different teams. I want to thank you, Joan and Patty. They really support me. I feel so happy to work with them. And I learned how to participate in different meetings and think different progress and create an implementable design. And the second thing I learned, adaptive design. What is adaptive design? Adaptive design is a responsive design, how to change the layout to fit different devices, such as a desktop, mobile, and tablet.
So, coming from an application developer background, my main focus has always been in implementing the business logic. But being a user interface developer here and interacting with the user experience team has actually made me realize how important it is in presenting our information in the website. For example, using a micro-interactive design for the navigation bar keeps the attentiveness of the user, thus ultimately increasing customer satisfaction. And also I got to use a few new technologies such as AngularJS, which is a JavaScript framework for the front end. Though I've used JavaScript earlier for front end development, AngularJS actually helped me to concentrate on the custom functionalities which are needed for a website, while it took care of the basic boilerplate code. So now we have reached the end of our presentation. Thank you all for being here. Please let us know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Is the new wizard live today?
No, it's in progress. So there has been several iterations made. So I'm working on implementing.
The welcome page already approved by James, which is our project manager.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm implementing.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, and I think one of not everybody might kind of realize the value of this. So in December, I was sitting down with about 22 people within our company, and I said, can somebody walk me through what are the steps involved in getting this going? Not one person could do it. This is a huge improvement, like the motivation of this. And the next step, once we get this wizard going, will be to add the default values. Because, you know, the problem was not that functionality was not there, it was kind of like where do you start?
It's the entry point.
It's the entry point,
Yeah,
right?
totally
And how do you
agree.
get it going?
I
And once
agree.
we go to defaults going, we'll have, you know, you will be bootstrapped at the end.
I'm sure you noticed it, but the other beautiful thing is if you have Pulse One, we can start adding new capabilities and start educating customers, try this capability. That becomes an active lead at that point. They try it.
Do you want to try Workspace?
Yeah. Do you want to
that's
try
awesome.
Workspace?
They
Embedding.
may not even know Workspace exists.
Exactly. Embedding new features
That
into
works.
existing portals is a wonderful
That's great.
way of gaining more traction.
I really love that.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Good
That's
job.
great.
Patty's tagline?
What's
Yes.
Patty's tagline.
Oh, keep it simple?
No,
The other
debt
tagline.
free
Oh, you mean child-free, pet-free, and debt-free? He likes it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
I'm staying for my next thing.
We have one more presentation. Here's the last one.
Awesome.
Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, thank you.